So I'm Grace Sycip-Romano. I'm from Creative Concepts. I've been in the events industry for the last 17 years. I started in 2006, and like all other artists, it was not something that I planned to do. I worked in a commercial bank for 10 years.
I was motivated by doing makeup, with my friends, doing makeup for beauty pageant contestants, dressing them up, making beautiful gowns. That it all started my passion for makeup and designing.
I love watching makeup movies, reading books about makeups.
I always wanted to do photography earlier, before college, but film was expensive back then. So when I had the chance that I had a little business during college, I raised a little money to buy a camera. So that's the window that opened photography for me.
I had a friend who was getting married, and the pastor from the church that I went to asked me if I could help them for prepare their wedding. So since it was something new, an area where I could express my creativity, I accepted. Little did I know that that would start the course of my life for the next 17 years and ongoing. It was really not something I planned to do.
Way back in college, my time was, it was divided into nursing and into photography. So it was an easy change for me when I graduated and I became a nurse. Because, I told myself that it's easy, Back in college, I have to be a nurse, I have to be a student. But right now, I was a nurse already. It was easy for me to choose photography since, I have all the time to be a photographer. So that's why I pursued my craft. I wasn't actually very happy as a nurse. So that's why it was an easy jump for me to be a photographer.
After I graduated and I become, older, I focus on designing and making clothes.
I meet Miss Grace for almost 20 years. She made me to do the bridal makeup.
But here I am, 17 years later. I started when I was 33. Now I'm turning 50 and I'm still here. In fact, this shoot is a gift from my friends who have been in the industry for a long time. We call ourselves the senior citizens of the industry. Like Tita Larry Ybesate, who did this beautiful gown for me.
My ideas and my designs depends on the woman that I work with. Like, for example, for Mom Grace, I know that she is a woman of character, shall we say. She is a modern Filipino woman.
We've known each other for much as Edrico also, Edrico Palencia, a makeup artist. We've known each other for over 20 years. And we have worked together for 17 years. Tita Larry has dressed up so many of my brides and myself included. Edrico did most of the milestones in my life.
For the last 17 years of doing makeup with Mom Grace, I usually do classic makeup for her.
When I got married to June in 2011, when I had my maternity shoots, he would do my makeup when my sister Ina got married. And he has also done quite a handful of my brides and my debutants. So really, we've been working together for most, if not half of our lives. Luigi, I met in 2010. He was still a second shooter of another good friend of mine, Greg Morales. And so we've worked together for 13 years. Kim, who's doing my video now, we started working together in 2012, which makes it 11 years. Now I still find myself getting excited when I do setups, although I have toned down so much because there are so many things, so many other things that keep me busy, like being a mother and being a wife. Hi everyone! Welcome to Flowers by Sembadon. We're opening our doors today. I would say the events industry is always a fusion of magic and madness. Madness because it takes up so much of our time. The stress level cannot be computed. But it also is magic because we make clients' dreams come true, even if it's just for a night.
Working different kinds of suppliers.
When we do a shoot, I usually ask the makeup artist what's his or her vision for the shoot. Also the stylist, since more heads is better than one, right? So it's easier for me if they pitch in their idea and they give us, we work together. So
I'm not competing to other designers to whoever they are. I'm competing to myself.
Actually, we're not competing. We're just friends.
We create different imaginations and make it a reality. Like tonight, we're doing Starry Starry Night. Tomorrow, we're doing an Enchanted Garden. The following day, we're doing Filipiniana. It's really unpredictable in the events world.
Happy ra ang environment with the co-coordinators, co-makeup artists, event stylists.
In the industry, we are not competing. This is just a healthy competition.
Now, the pandemic was also one of the challenges that the events industry faced. We had no jobs and we found ourselves jobless for the next 2 years. That was the time that I created my garden because I had so much time on my hands and nothing to do.
Well, actually, struggles and challenges is every day. Not only in the pandemic, but your everyday struggles in order for you to sustain and to survive. It's always a struggle.
Pandemic's very hard for us since we were, at our peak and it was just a sudden stop for event industries. It was very hard adapting. We were used to grind every day and do late night work and it was all gone. Yeah, to be honest, also the financial stuff was really hard. We made it through.
With the pandemic taught all of us to be thankful for work. Every day that we get up is a gift. They say today is a gift because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
We collaborated together with Ma'am Grace, also Nikki and others, do a small collab group which we call Intimo.
My greatest challenge these days is still balancing my schedule. Balancing career and family, being a daughter, being a wife, being a mother, helping my husband in his business, being an event stylist. It's just so many things in one plate. So in that area, I still say that I am still finding the balance even after 17 years. Yes, very important. And you keep the kindness of my friend elementary. So trials, I would say, of course, I went through cancer 5 years ago, which was an eye-opener for me. I would say I used to be OC, very OC. People in the industry know that. And I was one who was doing events on my own. But cancer has taught me that when you collaborate with people in the industry, it makes life so much easier. It makes life so much happier when there are a lot of heads working together for a certain goal.
We're having a classic makeup for Ma'am Grace together with Larry Ybesate, the designer.
So I made her a Filipiniana gown that has a twist of modernity.
At first, I asked Larry what's his vision for his dress. So he told me it's more of modern Filipiniana and the tones are like this and like this. So
for the other look of Grace Sycip, I made her some kind of ethereal goddess to look. For she is also a woman who is the mother to all.
To all those who wish to be a photographer or to be a professional photographer, just don't give up. It will be hard. Start, especially if you don't have anything. Just work hard, make friends, and just stay focused and disciplined. Passion won't bring you somewhere, but discipline will be your guide where you want to be.
To become successful, it's not just a dream. You have to work for it.
If ever everyone else will tell you that you're the best, just don't let it be in your head. Just stay low, just be yourself, still do your best. Just be the same you back when you started.
50 on October 14, so that everybody will know and you will not be greeting me every day. I am an event stylist. I am a coordinator, although I am semi-retired in that area, and I work with Nikki Yi of Chic Impressions, Bernadette Go of Gorgeous Events, and so many more, Ding Dong Ang of DDA.
I am Edrico Palencia, and I've been a makeup artist for 20 years.
I'm Luigi Borromeo of Creative Stills. I'm a nurse by education and a photographer by profession.
I am Larry Ybesate. I'm a designer and a beauty queen maker.
I am Grace Sycip-Romano, and I am a wife to one of God's blessing to me, my husband June. I am a mother to 5 kids. They're not kids anymore. I have 3 older kids and 2 younger ones. I am a daughter. I am a businesswoman, but I would say I am a friend and I am a lover of life.